Good morning, America. Ah, okay. Uh, TuneChi. All right, I'm just trying to find some background noise because it feels the dead air. All right, TuneChi. Let's see what God wants to tell you. All right, so without further delay, let's get this show on the road. All right, my friend. So, what does God want to tell you? Let's find out. All right, dear Lord, please, if there's anybody trying to interfere with this reading, please block them so that we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. And I would like you to step in and deliver your message to your child. Thank you. Oh yeah, I was to say I was guided to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 decks. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why does it feel wrong? Oh yeah, 9 decks. So get comfortable. Okay, let's see. I'm hearing calming of the chaos. We like that. We serve the God of time. Once you serve the God of time, time is forever on your side. Haste makes waste. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So we have soul group. You are getting ready to unite with members of your soul family. Calming of the chaos. Friendly faces. Support system. Okay. People who think like you, share your values, and all that good stuff. You're getting ready to unite with members of your soul family. So if you've been feeling alone lately, just know that you won't be alone for very long. If you're surrounded by people but you feel kind of separated from everybody's, like nobody understands you, or you don't really like what they're on, what they like to talk about, the things they value, your value systems are just so different that you can't find comfort in the people that you're around. You're about to find people who share your values, and therefore you will find comfort and meaning, substance in your interactions. Okay. And then you can put pen to paper and bless the world. In true TuneChi fashion. We serve the God of time. I'm being urged to tell you to remember that. God can stop time just for you if necessary. Okay? Don't watch the clock. Okay, so we got your first message. We have seeker of truth. You can feel the hidden truth behind your circumstances. Okay? So you can feel the hidden truth behind your circumstances. And the underlying issue is soulmates. This relationship is a match made in heaven. So the question is it really? Because the next card coming up, we have environment. Now is a good time to clear, clean, and declutter your environment. So anybody that you don't feel connected to, the first thing God wants you to know that it's time to spend less time. You don't have to cut them out completely, but it's definitely time to spend less time with these people. Why? Perception. You're getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. So the way you see things and the way that they see things, it doesn't really coincide, you know? So it's time to have less opposing, uh, basically their thought processes are in opposition to yours. So there's always a push and pull, a tug of war. There's never no cohesiveness, you know? So God is saying that it's time to spend less time with people who are just too different to you. Okay? Next, we have old habits. An old habit may be keeping you from moving forward. Is it? And look at what's coming next. Creative projects. It's time to get things done. Make your creative projects a priority now. So if you've been feeling stuck when it comes to your creative projects, it's because you're around too many opposing opinions. Okay? So if you either spend time by yourself or spend time with people who share your values, who understand your vision and your purpose, your aims and objectives, then you'll be able to move forward again and feel confident in what you're putting out. Okay? So everything that's happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. And we're gonna stop there with this deck. Okay? So once you sort things out inside, then you'll be able to make outside as great as it is on the inside. So first you have to get the thoughts in your head, you have to understand what's going on, and then make it happen. You change your environment. So the thing is, you're around people who are too different to you, and every time you put out an idea, somebody shoot it down, or somebody tell you something that make you lose confidence, or it's just so many opinions that if you feel like you're being dragged this way and that way, and there's too many people involved that don't, they're not on your level, basically. Okay, they're not on your level. The seeker of truth. So perhaps you're a seeker of truth, and these people are just full of lies and nonsense. They have no substance. You know what I'm saying? They don't build their house on the rock. They build their house on the sand or up in the air with nothing to support them underneath. And it's like, you're too smart for that. You're too mature for that. So let's get your next message. So the first thing is, you need to clean and declutter your environment of the people who are they're just too different to you, you know? Their value system is too different and it's causing you issues. So if there are people that you feel you cannot spend less time with, or people you feel you cannot ignore, then that's where you pray and ask God, okay, I heard you say I need to get rid of these people, please show me how. Alright, so let's get your next message, because God is not gonna bring you this advice if there wasn't a way. Okay, so whatever God tells you in this here reading is because it's possible. So let God guide you. I feel a sneeze coming on. Two more. Okay. Yeah, we got forget them. Yeah, it's time to forget some people. Let's see where God is going with this. Maybe some people feel like you've been sitting on top for too long, so they're manipulating you to kind of try and see if they could drag you down in it. Whatever. Who God bless, no one can curse. I hear make sure you're taking care of yourself. I'm hearing mostly exercising and doing fun things. Fuck the world kind of energy. Make yourself happy. Okay? Even if that means being by yourself with your God. Find your joy. Cause I'ma pick the world up and I'ma drop it. Yeah. So, break the cycle. Forget them. That's how you break the cycle. Look, at the bottom of the deck, we got set boundaries because it's not worth it. Whatever you're going through, whatever they're trying to do to you, it's not worth it. You can forget them and you'll be in good hands. You'll be in better hands. So if you're wondering if you're in good hands, God says yes. Is it best for your future? Hell yeah, because you will grow from this. Maybe you could write some songs about that. God says it's now or never. Is your query a reflection of your hopes or of your fears? Hopefully it's your hope, not your fear. Fear God. And God loves you, so there's no need to fear God. Make your move. Okay? That's your next message. Time to break the cycle. Let's get your next message. Because remember this, these people met you a genius. You were already a star. You were born a star. Okay? So you already have everything that you need to be your greatest inside you. You're already that. They can only try to diminish your stardom or your light, your gifts. That's what they can try to do, but your cup is already full when it comes to your gifts. You're already there. So it's just for you to maintain, keep bringing the standard. You understand? And if these people are standing in your way, God says remove them. And do you like only you know how to do. Don't let these people make you into what they want you, because they're not the ones with the gifts. It's like how can a lawyer go into an operating theater and tell the doctor how to take care of the patient or how to do a heart surgery, for example? If you're a lawyer, stay in the bumbleclad law office. Let the doctor handle the doctor job. You get it? So know what role you play in your creative projects. Okay? And don't let anybody try to overstep their boundaries when it comes to what you want to put out, because you've been doing a great job so far. People love you. The people love your vibe. Keep it up. And to all those of you who are trying to stop this guy and you don't like what I'm saying to him, go and suck your mama. I don't fucking care, because you people already don't like me. It's my pleasure to do this. Go and suck your mother. Idiots. He was born a king. He was born a star. Y'all didn't make him. He made y'all. Yeah. He made y'all a lot of fucking money. Y'all built houses, bought yachts, you bought probably islands and shit off of his talents. You didn't make him. He made you. Don't try and tell him how to do his thing now. Allow him. You didn't make TuneChi, I said. TuneChi made you. All you executives and all those of you who feel like you have power to speak into his life and speak into his career. You didn't make him. He was made already. He used what he was made with to make your bumbleclad a lot of money. So you can buy your clothes and your shoes and your house and your car and your island and whatever else you've bought. You see me? Pay for your hoes and your drugs. That's his work. Put money in your ass clad pocket to do that. You don't tell him how to do his thing. His fucking work put your children through university, eh? Paid your medical bills. Back the hell. Know your place. If you're not a chef, get out of the kitchen and shut up. Or stand by and watch how to cook. Nonsense. Two more. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we got dedication. So, time to get rid of some people. Now we got dedication at the bottom of the deck. You've always been dedicated. You love music. That's what you do. TuneChi. Who get it, get it. And I just want you to know you're beautiful. You had a lot of crooks trying to steal your heart. Don't let them. You're protected. Got protection. The underlying issue, your dedication brings you balance. It's balanced. You're on your path already. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You're already doing it. So God wants you to know you're protected. So the underlying issue, we got dedication, balance, spring. the beginning of your respect. So God says just stay on your grind. Stay on your grind and stay balanced. That means take care of yourself. You could block out people. You could block out people who want to talk shit in your ears. They don't know what you do. They don't know what you're about. God didn't give them the gift. God is not giving them the downloads. So God wants you to stay focused, and that's going to bring you balance. So let them yap all they want to yap. You can ignore them and do what the fuck you want to do anyway. Have faith in your own talents. Have faith in your gifts. Have faith in God's urges. Have faith in what God is showing you. Have faith in where God is taking you. Okay? You're protected. Don't forget it. Alright? So yeah, just stay dedicated. You are where you're supposed to be in life already. Keep going. And look after yourself. So we got Hex, Homecoming, but then that's followed by Security and Union, Cleansing. So God wants you to know that you are surrounded. You are surrounded with people, your soul family. Okay? You're surrounded. You'll be protected. You don't need to worry. Because people are trying, and it's people close to you as well, because it says Hex and Homecoming. So these are people who are very close to you. People that you trust, people whose opinions you value and all that. God says don't worry. You have security. Okay? And they're gonna help you to cleanse your energy, cleanse your space, and keep these idiots off of you. Bring you stability. Very nice. Yeah, the calming of the chaos. That's what's happening now. But you have to get rid of certain people or talk to them less, listen to them less, and so on. Yeah, stabilizing your foundation. What makes you you? You know? Because once you're good, the rest of the world is good. If you're not good, you can't bring us your best, you see. So you have to make sure número uno es bueno. I think that makes sense. Es très bon. Alright, next message. Yeah, God wants you to know you're protected. You got people from your soul group that's all around you. Whether you see them or not, they're there. Don't worry about it. In all the different realms, they're there to bring you the comfort that you need. Just stay dedicated. Do what you love. And look after yourself. Okay? You had a lot of crooks trying to steal your art. They're not trying to steal your heart. They're not trying to steal your art. And your heart. Because it's something that you love. So, yeah, that makes sense too. Get out of order. They are rude. One more time. Alright. What we got? Joy is the ultimate creator. Heller. Yeah. Find your joy. Is it? Don't make them dampen your mood. Or if they dampen your mood, use that to your advantage. Write a vex song. Write an angry song. If you're sad, write a sad song. If you're confused, write a confusing song. Okay? Shit. Rock with it. When you're confused, just write a song with a whole bunch of questions in it. a whole bunch of maybes. I know you know how to do your do. Do your do. Do your thing. Happiness is my birthright. Find your joy. Happiness is your birthright. Nobody has the right to take that away from you. Neither directly nor indirectly. Okay? Get rid of those people who are dampening your vibe. Okay? Or if you don't get rid of them, just block them out of your brain and do your thing. Okay? The underlying issue we got, I honor how I want to feel. So how do you want to feel? I think you want to feel happy. You want to feel at peace. You know? You want to feel chill. Honor how you want to feel. How do you honor how you want to feel? You make that shit a reality. So you have to pick up selective attention. Be selective who you give your attention to. Selective listening. Be selective who you listen to. Selective follow instructions. Be selective whose instructions you want to follow. So that you can honor how you want to feel. You want to be airy. Yeah? And happiness is your birthright. So anybody else that's bringing, I'm told to show you the next one. Anybody else that's bringing anything else to you besides things to make you happy, you can easily dismiss them. God is not going to put your blessing in the hands of anybody who wants you to kiss their ass. You kiss ass if you want to, but you don't have to. Remember that. It's a choice. Because God is going to bless you. Okay? We have my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Remember that. So if your energy is stuck in sadness, you're gonna manifest more sadness in your life. If your energy is stuck on disappointment, confusion, fear, I don't know. You describe how you've been feeling. However you've been feeling, that's what you're manifesting more of. So right now it's a matter of mind over matter. Okay? So you have to be happy within yourself before it manifests outside of you. Because one thing life has taught me is that you don't have to allow your circumstances to decide how you choose to feel. Okay? For example, just because somebody died, somebody that you love, you don't have to feel sad if you don't want to. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's just too much. Especially if you got other things going on in your life. Being sad is a choice. Being happy is a choice. Okay? And being confused is a choice. You want me to tell you how? You could pray. When you feel confused, give it to God. You see me? Because that's what God is for. God is our superpower. So when you feel confused, you don't have to deal with the situation by yourself. Give it to God and let God lead the way. And then you will know when you can jump back in and handle the matter. You see it? So yeah, my energy creates my reality. So fix your energy and you'll redirect your reality. Okay? So it starts within. Okay? Happiness is your birthright. Anybody that's bringing any energy that's in opposition to that you don't want to deal with, just tell them nicely, like, I can't really deal with this right now. If you don't mind, I would like to take a raid check on that. We can talk about that some other time. You can mention a time if you want to, But if you don't feel like dealing with heaviness at that particular time, you can ask for a grace period. Okay? Use your power and your rights to your that advantage, because at the end of the day, if you're not okay, nothing else is gonna be okay. So if you're too angry to deal with something, you need to calm down. And if you need to ask for time to calm down, if you need to ask for time to think, or whatever you need to do that. Hmm? Don't hesitate to do that. Do not force yourself to be or do anything that you're not mentally and spiritually prepared for at that time. You serve the God of time. If somebody else is in a rush, their problem is not your problem. People only have as much power as you give them. So when you take back your power, then you have the power. And everybody like to portray themselves as the one with the power. So you have to determine, is this true or not? Because if it's even your business partners and stuff, if they want the best out of you, how are they going to get the best out of you if you're not all right? If you're troubled, they can't get the best out of you. So that's illogical. So what, are they trying to ruin you then? Because anybody who wants the best out of you, they're going to nurture you so that you could become your best self, so that you can give the best of you. So if you have anybody around you that's going contrary to that, is either they're too stupid to know that they're doing the wrong thing, or they don't actually care about you. You decide which one it is and deal with the matter accordingly. Because if you're a ship and you have a hole in you, and your other ship buddies want to take you out on the water, you need to tell them, I can't go right now. I need some repairs first. And that's what's happening in your life right now. You need to repair. Okay? Anybody who cares about you, they will want you to be repaired, or they'll want to help you if they could. So separate the sheep from the wolves. Or separate friends from not friends. I won't go so far as to call them foes, but separate friends from not friends. Two more. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Seven of Autumn. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money or energy or your presence. All that good stuff. Okay? Yeah, exactly. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. So, resting, recovering, rejuvenating. Okay? Like I said, you have to repair yourself so that you can be your best self and give your best self to those who love you. Because if you're not your best self, the version of you that we're going to be getting is not the best part of you, in it. It's going to be the broken you, you know? And if you have done things in the past that people have rights to be angry at you for, you could try and make it right. And if you have tried to make it right and people won't accept your apologies and that's not your problem, okay? Take it to God and free yourself. Forgive yourself and let go yourself. Because they choose to hold you prisoner don't mean that you need to hold yourself prisoner to your past misgivings. Okay? Everybody makes mistakes. They have made mistakes too. And they could possibly be just holding it against you because they like being able to grip your heartstrings and drag them as and when they feel like. So if you have done anything and you know that you were wrong and you have made atonement or tried to, and people try to ignore you, that's not your problem. You've done what you had to do. And if you know you have to apologize to somebody, I suggest that you do that and bring some balance. Okay? And leave the rest to God. And you should pray before you go and apologize or whatever. Okay? And forgive yourself. Don't be holding on to missteps. Okay? Everybody steps out of order sometimes. Let it go. Because if you don't let it go, that's gonna be your hole in your boat. You can't give up. You can't give fully of yourself because you got that shit ripping holes in your soul. Building walls, blocking you. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So you already have the answers. No, they're around you somewhere. But there are challenges. You can expect some challenges, but God says don't be deterred by the challenges along the way. Say a prayer and keep pushing. Okay? And if you need to stop for a while, you say a prayer and you wait for the response. Okay? And trust what God is telling you. Okay? It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. And you're going to hear me say it again. Pray before you communicate with anybody. Ask God to take over your body and handle this matter for you. That's what I do anyway. Like I prayed when I came into this reading. I asked God to come in and deliver the messages. Let God use you. Because God knows what's happening behind the scenes. Okay? We don't always know what's happening behind the scenes. So, give it to God and let God do it. And trust the process. Whatever happens, trust that you're going in the right direction. Once you're working with God, you can live freely knowing that whatever happened, even if it's something that you don't like, you're going in the right direction. And that's the reason why we lose too, is because we want to make perfect steps every time. Perfect steps being defined by things going how we want it to go. If it doesn't go how we want it to go, we tend to see it as a blunder. It's not a blunder, it's strategy. It's divine strategy. Okay? So it's all how you look at it. So once you give the situation to God, Whatever happens, trust it. Keep going. And if you need to tell God, look, God, me not really understand what you're doing, but I'm going to choose to trust you. Just so that God know how you feel, which God already know how you feel. So it's really so that you know how you feel. And you've told God, the mathematics, they're too hard for my brain right now. But I think you might understand what I'm saying. But yeah, don't hesitate to tell God your truth, okay? You don't have to be disrespectful, but God values the truth. God says, in all things, get understanding, okay? So, feel free to speak your truth. Because God knows sometimes what it tells us to do is crazy things. Well, things that people would see us as crazy for. So, for you to express how you feel about something God has guided you to do or something that manifested in your life, it's not a problem. God already knows before you even say it. So feel free to say it. Honesty is great. It's healthy. And it helps you to develop a good relationship with your God as well. You shouldn't be afraid to say anything to your God. Okay? Because God loves us. God is very merciful and understanding. So feel free to speak freely to your God. You check it. If you don't like it, tell God straight, yo, me not really like that, you know. But I'ma trust you, because you are God. Alright. So the underlying issue here, we got the Queen of Winter. Strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny. It says, let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried or divorced individuals. Well, basically separating from... This whole conversation is the same thing. Maybe you need to hear it again. Let them go. Let them go. If they're dragging you in the wrong direction, let them go. So the card that came out said, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It is important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So these amazing new ideas is for you to let go of people or things that no longer serve you. So that includes like properties, material possessions, people and material possessions that's causing difficulty in your life. Let that shit go. Now is the time to focus on your career. Okay? So it's the right season for you to be focusing on whatever you do career wise besides music. And we got ego, the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. You see? So you feeling like you can't is just an illusion. It's an illusion. God says you're protected and you're surrounded by a support system. Do what you have to do. We got Two of Winter. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. So you're trying to put others people's needs before your own, and that is a problem. Stop trying to put other people's needs before your own. That doesn't make any sense. Unless you agree with their suggestion, it should be a no. Because at the end of the day, you need to live how you believe. Because if you implement their ideas and it doesn't work out well, then you have a need to be resentful towards them. But you should also be resentful towards yourself for trusting their thoughts and their ideas over your own. Okay? So value what God has put inside you. If they speak and it doesn't resonate with you, let it go. Nothing wrong with listening, but know what you're going to keep and what you're going to let go. Okay? have more faith in what God put inside you. You haven't lost your gifts. You got people trying to block or cloud your judgment. That's what the issue is. And God says once you get rid of these people, you'll be able to see more clearly and manifest your creative projects. So it's not you that's the problem, it's your circle. Okay? So we got the 8th of summer, the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it is time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Yeah, that's what you want. That's what you want because you're a man of substance naturally. So living in this world, the world out here where I am, and the upper world that you live in, they're both shit. Okay? They're very surface level. It's all about beauty and all about the outside, how things look on the outside. People don't really value going deep like that. When you start going deep, they start running. Why? Because we have to face ugly truths when we start going deep. And most people can't take facing ugly truths. So they hate the deep. But you are the type of person who love the deep. Mirror on the wall. Here we are again. Through my rise and fall, you've been my only friend. You go deep. You're not afraid to face your wins and your losses. You see it? Your positives and your negatives. Everybody has flaws, but most people want to hide and act like they don't. Okay? But you have a desire for a more meaningful life, and you can only get that when you let go of people and things that no longer serve you. Hang on, let me take a sip of this. And we pause for a commercial break. What's the commercial break? Eat healthy. I'm not supporting any brands. I'm supporting healthy living. Mm-hmm. All right. two more. I'm eating oats and bran raw. Just put on in the microwave for 2 minutes. Woo! So we got drugs at the bottom of the deck. It's not the answer. What you need is to get rid of the devils from around you. The idiots and the devils. So drugs may not even be talking about actual drugs. Drugs could be talking about intoxication, cloudy judgment, because that's what drugs basically does. It alters our perception, okay, to some degree. So it could indicate just simply not being in your most logical frame of mind. Impaired judgment, so to speak. Okay. Got good times. Okay, so maybe it is actually drugs. Let's see. So the underlying issue, we got drugs, contract, okay, doctor, and banker. Comfort. Okay, what I'm getting here is there's a contract that it looks like it's in your favor, but it's not. So if you're in the process of signing any contracts right now, or if you've recently done, or if you're about to, you need to pay attention to what is actually being said. Because we got drugs and then contract. So not seeing a contract clearly. Okay? So you think it's in your favor, good times, but you're not seeing it clearly. Somebody's doctoring your money. Okay, so when it comes to the money, they've done something in the wording or something that they're trying to make you feel like it's in your favor, but it's not, as they always do. Okay, doctor your money for your comfort. Okay, so they want you to feel secure in whatever the hell bullshit they have spoken on the contract, but it's not. So make sure that you read over the contract properly. Reincarnation, negative karma. So basically, if they have hurt you before when it comes to your money, if somebody has stolen from you before, they want to try and do it again. When it comes to your food, aka your money. Negative karma when it comes to your money. We got breakup. So you will know exactly how to handle this contract that you got coming up. Alright? Yeah. So we got telepathic communication, ode. Excuse me. So some kind of communication that somebody need to tell you something. It's owed to you. Okay? But we got taxing, patient. So you've been waiting for communication from somebody. So it doesn't have to be telepathic. It could just be communication, letter, email, whatever, because I don't have this in here. But yeah. And then we got gift. It's a setup. So somebody feel like you deserve this. Well, not that you deserve it, but they feel happy to cause you this problem when it comes to your money. and they're using a contract that looks like it's in your favor to do so. So you need to search for whatever it is in the contract. Yeah, because they're trying to bring down your self-esteem. Okay, they're trying to make you feel like shit. They're trying to make you feel like a loser. But now you have a heads up, pay attention. Okay, so you've probably been waiting for somebody to communicate with you, and they're taking their sweet time, and that's being deliberately so that they could torment you. Okay. All right, let's get your next message. We got 3 more decks to bring you your messages from. One more. Okay, so we have a daughter at the bottom of the deck. We got Angel. Okay, that's nice. That feels comforting. Let's see. We got grandfather at the bottom of the deck here. So the grandfather could be the man in charge here, but it's like, I don't know how many daughters you have, but a daughter of yours or somebody you consider to be a daughter, or maybe it's this grandfather person's daughter. Somebody's your angel. So there's somebody looking out for you in the midst of all this. Okay, so you'll know better than me exactly who that is, but there's a daughter energy that is actually an angel. They're there for your best interest. Like I said, could be the daughter of this person. I feel like this is the person who's giving you the contract. Okay, this is the person in authority. That would be like the emperor person, whoever the boss person is, or whoever you're working in partnership with. They yeah, it could be their daughter or your daughter, or just somebody you consider to be a daughter of yours. Okay, so this person is on your side. They're looking out for your best interest. So if you had a daughter figure in your life tell you something about these people that you're about to go into contract with, you should listen. And you don't have to take everything that this little one is saying, but listen and pick the sense and leave any nonsense that you might believe to be there, and keep your eyes open just in case you discarded something thinking that it's nonsense when it's actually not. Okay, so be on your P's and Q's. Okay, because people are out to fuck with your money, basically. Hey, okay. Guess no shuffling. Okay, so we gotta look for a sign. You see that? And I've never taken up my cards before and just started dealing like that unless I've shuffled before. I didn't shuffle these cards, but that shit just came in so naturally. Okay, so that's a message in itself for you, that you need to look for a sign. So there are elements around you that's going to let you know who you can trust and who you cannot trust. All right, so God wants you to look for a sign. The underlying issue is improving health. Okay. Okay. All right. See what's next? Okay. So, the underlying for this one, we got improving health. So, don't stop. So, these signs, or this sign that you're gonna see, just know that it's working in your favor. Okay? But don't stop. So, something is gonna feel like it's not the right time. We got within the next few weeks, recovery, take action, unlikely. So within the next few weeks, you'll feel like it's a good time for you to take some kind of action, but God is saying it's unlikely and you should just let it go. So don't force the issue, okay? It's like you want to get this here problem sorted out as quickly as possible, but it doesn't make sense. Remember, you serve the God of time. Time is on your side, okay? So it's gonna look like something is getting better, okay? Within the next few weeks, you're gonna feel like, yeah, things are going great now, and you're gonna want to take some action, but it's unlikely. So let it go, okay? And you know what that is, but we gotta look for a sign. So you're looking for a sign of the improving health, and it's gonna appear as though things are going in your favor, or somebody is on your side, or somebody is being fair with you. But God says, nope, don't trust it. Whatever action you're meant to be taking, I don't know if it's the signing of the contract or whatever. Maybe you might think that, yeah, it's up to spec in a few weeks. God says, no, don't take any action. Let it go. Okay? I think it's about the contract, but don't hold me to that. You'll know if it's that or not. Keep your mind open. Yeah. So, we got a year from now coming next, but it doesn't feel like it'll take a year. God didn't want me to show you that one. It's just this. So something's gonna feel like it's going in your favor in a few weeks. God says, don't trust it. Okay? Don't take any action. It may not be the contract, like I said. Okay? This is your last message. As a matter of fact, hang on. Let's find out what area of your life this is pertaining to. Let's see. Let's get the general idea. So it could be in love, it could be in your friendship, it could be in, different areas of your life. So let's see. Okay, so we got remembrance at the bottom of the deck. So that's talking about past energy. Okay, so it's talking about past energy. And it was saying something look like it's improving within the next few weeks, but it's actually not. Okay. So we got finance. So it's in your money situation. Okay. So this could have something to do with the contract. But in any case, it could have something to do with your money outside of this contract as well. Remembrance, betrayal. So this situation could have something to do with somebody that you've already encountered this swindling behavior with. Okay, because it did say that reincarnating some negative karma. Okay, so this person has done it to you before, they're trying to do it to you again. Because if you're remembering a betrayal, that means it already happened. Okay, so we got just chill. All right, remember how they did you in the past, but just chill. Don't 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 behave badly. Okay, be professional, be calm, pray, and ask God to handle it. As a matter of fact, that's the best thing. Because the next card to come is the sex life card, but it has nothing to do with your sex life. It's just your interaction. Okay, sex is an interaction between people. So it's saying be chill in your interaction with them. Why? Because of the transportation of your career. So it's like you still have to work with these people. So God is saying don't try to upset the balance. Okay, if anybody's upsetting the balance, allow them to do it. You make sure you keep your hands clean when it comes to them being able to say that you did this and you did that. No, don't give them that power over you. Just keep it cool, be professional, keep it moving forward. Okay, let God handle the dirty work, right? Yeah, let God handle the dirty work. Just glorify God and keep it pushing. God's got it. Angel on earth, God's got this. All right. Blessing, it's all right. Yeah, from your burdens, you're gonna be all right. God says I'll handle the dirty work. So in a few weeks, it's gonna look like a situation is improving when it comes to your money situation. Just know that it's a fallacy. Okay, they're trying to fake you again. Don't let it work, and don't be upset about it either. Just be cool, take care of yourself. Okay, and remember that you'll be doing business with these people in the future. So don't leave a bad taste of Wayne in their mouth. Don't leave a bad taste of TuneChi in their mouth. Okay? Don't be a sucker, but don't be rude. Just don't take any action. Go away and find your joy in the meantime. And know that while you're finding your joy, whether it's your skateboarding or smoking a spliff or whatever the hell it is that you like to do in your meantime, God is in the background with its angels. You see how many times the angel card came out? God has you surrounded. Okay? There are people around you working on your behalf. Okay? So just be patient. Don't be anxious for anything. God is on the case, yeah. Okay, so there's somebody trying to interfere with your reading, and it's like, Vic, you already got the whole message basically that they're late, but God allowed them to get through because God wanted to highlight the fact that somebody's trying to throw your reading off. So there's somebody out there that's actively working, could be more than one person. So they're actively working for you not to get the answers that you seek. They don't want you to get inspiration or understanding or motivation, you know what I'm saying? They want you to fall from grace and stay down. Yeah, like they want for me. But yeah, it's too late. Yeah, so God just wanted you to know. Ugh. And God just want you to know that you're beautiful inside and out. And I can't wait to get my hands on your hair. But it's alright. One day. Just the way you are. Just the way you are, boy. See, those who love you, they're gonna love you just like you are. I love you just how you are, but I want to get my hands on your head because you need a professional touch when it comes to your hair. I'll give you the first one for free. After that, you have to support the business. Check, because my rent don't get paid by thank yous, you know. Shit. And that's why you have to stay calm when these people are fucking with you, because you're gonna need them in the future so that you can continue to make money so you can pay me for my services, okay? Okay. You see what happened with this deck? That's the type of thing that happened when you ask God to come in and take over the situation. See how I usually come in and shuffle? And I took this up and right away I started to deal. And if I didn't know, I would think, oh no, I wasn't supposed to do that. Then I'd take it all back and start shuffling. When I was doing the exact right thing. So I was supposed to trust the process, which I did. And we got the message that God was trying to bring forth. Okay? So yeah, it's like an automatic thing. When you give God the power, expect stuff like that, and you have to catch it quick. Like, oh yeah, I forgot. God's handling this. Just go with the flow, you know. See, it wasn't a mistake. That was divine intervention, straight up. This is your last message. You're welcome. Yeah, that person who is doing that dark magic against you, their energy is foul. I mean, like yucky. Because you know, evil people are evil people, but that person energy there, it's like they have a lot of blood. A lot of blood, like everywhere. They they dwell in filth. They're very wretched. Yeah, very wretched. That's the best word I could find to describe them. I don't even know what wretched means, but that's what I'm hearing. I know it's a bad thing. QRSTUVW. Wretched, miserable, or unhappy and worthless. Yeah, they're very miserable. That's the word. They're very miserable. Their spirit is very foul. They're very unhappy. They're very negative. They're yucky. Okay, so we got nonsense at the bottom of the deck. So let's see what the message is here. So the last thing we got was, yeah, they're trying to mess with you when it comes to your money. It's gonna look like everything is cool and everything is being made to suit you, or you're being respected in the process. God says nope, it's an illusion. Okay. Now we got nonsense at the bottom of this. It's all nonsense. Yeah. So God is saying, yeah. Look at the two cards to come out. Self-mastery, confusion. So these people are masters of deception. God wants you to know it's nonsense that's on that paper. Do not trust it. Okay? They are professional confusers. At the bottom of the deck, we got irrational and disrespectful. And this is why God is telling you, don't react in why can I find the words? Don't react in a rude manner. Just know that you're gonna be working with them in the future, or working with their colleagues or something. So you need to don't alienate yourself. Okay? You don't have to be nobody's sucker, but you don't have to disrespect nobody neither. But they are irrational and disrespectful. They're downright foolish and wild, so they don't give a fuck. And they're confident in their nonsense too. They want to make you sad. They feel like they're the winner for doing that. Look, cultured communication. That's the contract. The way how they cultured the contract to make you happy, contentment. But then we got distorted belief system. Don't trust it. It's just very cleverly worded. Pay attention very well. Yeah, look, we got promiscuous and silence coming out together. This is what God wants you to do. Be very silent. Be very cool about it. Promiscuous is something in abundance, because it's like having plenty sex with different people, but this is obviously not a reading about sex. So the promiscuity is going to talk about the abundance of silence. Okay? You don't need to say much. That's going to make them unhappy, underappreciated. That probably make you unhappy too. But God is saying, look, don't say nothing, don't sign nothing. Okay? I don't know how you want to handle this, so I suggest that you pray before you go before these people and let them be dealing with God. Seeing your face, but it's the God in you that they're interacting with. That's what I'm telling you. Okay? Look, shy, intelligence appreciated. Yeah, man, you're smarter than that. Yeah, wise. You groomed yourself to be wise. Okay? That's who you are. But they want to believe otherwise. So God says, it's cool. Don't give them too much attitude. Okay? Don't have much to say. The less you say, the better. Let your actions do the talking for you if you can. Like, yeah, no, we can't work with this. After you make some amendments, the right amendments, then we can try again. So don't allow desperation or anything like that move you to accept less than what you deserve. Okay? Like I said, you put money in these people's pocket and you deserve to have money in your pocket too. Even if they get the most, make sure that you're happy with what you're getting from your hard work and your intellectual property. Do you understand? Because without you, they can't make this money. Okay? So, know how much power you have in this negotiation. It's time that you guys stop allowing these people to overstep their boundaries when it comes to you guys and your talents, your gifts. You understand? I've been hearing some stupid reports. Okay? And use your money wisely. Alright? So good luck. And I hope that this reading here helped you. Until next time, my dear, take care of yourself. Alright?